So, how are you doing? Dragon Ball, a young boy called Goku or Kakarot from another dimension or from another planet, falls to Earth. He was sent from his planet, the Saiyans, also known as Planet Vegeta, to take over Earth when he was a child. He would have been evil if it wasn't for his father, Gohan, who found him, and Goku, as a baby, got hit on the head, and that literally made him good. Question may not know about Dragon Ball Z. Why would Goku eventually fights in the tournament? In a tournament, who found him, and Goku, as a baby, got hit on the head, and that literally made him good. Question mark. And later on, he becomes a terrible beast called a great ape on his planet, on Planet Vegeta, and kills his dad, Gohan. But doesn't realize it until later on in the series. A regular human called Bulma, who has blue hair for some reason, discovers the Dragon Balls and goes out with the Dragon Ball Scouter to find the Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball that Goku's father had. Adopted father, I might add. And finally takes the Dragon Ball after a little bit of back and forth between Goku being the pure one and Bulma being the temptress. Goku doesn't fall for anything and decides to go of his own free will on the journey. Through many trials and tribulation, they go to Master Roshi's house where they meet Kappa. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Krillin. But he does sort of look like the turtle creature from Japanese folklore. I know all this because I'm a weeaboo. Krillin tends to help Goku defeat the Red Ribbon Army, who eventually fights in a tournament, in a worldwide tournament. He gets defeated because he is young. Later on, Goku, in the second season of Dragon Ball, defeats the evil King Piccolo. Piccolo is an alien. He is an alien from a different alien called Kami, the guardian of Earth. Kami. He takes care of Earth. And how this all makes sense, I will never know. I love Dragon Ball Z, and I just love to realize how weird this must look to normal people that weren't raised on this like me. And Goku defeats the evil alien King Piccolo with a headbutt, tears right through him, and King Piccolo gives birth, I shit you not, to an egg that burst out of his throat to become the new King Piccolo. And this King Piccolo, through a bunch of bullshit, fights Goku. They both get TKO'd, technical knockout, and they both get knocked out. Later on in Dragon Ball Z Kai, because that Dragon Ball series stops to make sense. This one makes even less sense to me. Goku has a kid, and his kid has a tail. Goku no longer has a tail because King Piccolo, aka Kami, blasted his tail off so he would no longer turn into a great ape whenever he looks at the moon or the sun. We learn later on in Dragon Ball.
The great ape is also known as Ozaru.
So, then his brother from space brother, goes to Earth. Raditz, I know it sounds like horseradish. In fact, I'm going to call him horseradish from now on. Or radish. Radish comes from space to defeat his brother Kakarot because he thought his brother had been defeated. So later on, he kidnaps Goku's son, his own brother's kid, and says there must be 50 bodies on the island for 1 million bodies on the island before I return your kid back, because he wanted him to do what he was put on the earth to do, kill everybody. So Goku and King Piccolo, the new King Piccolo, I might add, have to work together. Through a bunch of bullshit, I don't see why Goku couldn't have dodged this. He lets his brother go, and his brother does more evil shit. Don't let him go! Why would you let him go? It's bullshit, right? He let his brother go. He does evil shit. So then he hangs onto his tail, and I don't see why Goku, who had higher speed, could have dodged the bullshit special beam cannon from freaking Green Man Group over there, also known as Piccolo, who launches an energy beam out of his head or his fingers, which, by the way, took fucking long to do. It took him about, well, in Dragon Ball Z, everything takes a long time, like about half a week, because it only come on Saturdays. So it took him half a week to defeat this guy. And here I am just wondering as a kid, man, that is awesome. But now when I'm a cynical adult, do they stand there all this fucking time just humming to each other till next Saturday? So then Goku and Raditz dies. He gets sent to Otherworld. Raditz gets sent to Hell. We never see Raditz again, except for the games. The games make even less sense. I'll get into the games on a later date. Okay, so then Goku must go to King Kai's place, and King Kai has only been there for comic fucking relief. I swear to you. So Goku, being his lazy self, falls asleep and goes into the underworld, has to defeat these two demons. I shit you not, these are demons with horns, and this is a kid show. Thank you, Japan. Demons with horns that try to take him and leave him there in hell because Goku wanted to eat a fruit. Just a freaking fruit that would have made him not hungry for the rest of his life. As a soul, he doesn't really need to eat, but Goku, being hungry as always, eats whatever he's not supposed to eat. Goes to King Kai's place through a bunch of bullshit going to Snake Way that takes 4 more weeks. Meanwhile, our team, the Z Fighters, Yamcha, I'm spoiling it now, but Yamcha dies. Always. You know when you buy one of those fish, buy one of those goldfish, and you're like, oh, it's just gonna die in about a few days, why am I bothering? Exactly. That's like investing your time in Yamcha. Like, Bulma married Yamcha, and I was like screaming at the TV, don't invest your time in Yamcha. He's like a goldfish at the freaking fair. It's gonna die basically overnight. It's going to fuck itself somehow, so don't bother your time with it. So then, Yamcha dies. Tien, the guy with 3 eyes for some ungodly reason, dies. Mr. Mime dies. Chaozu dies. He looks like a freaking Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime dies.
Mr. Mime
almost dies. Piccolo, to save Goku's bitch-ass son, dies, which was too much of a chicken to move or defeat the big burly guy whose name, it slips my mind. What was his name? Nappa and Vegeta. Nappa and Vegeta, the two Saiyans, which were way stronger than Raditz ever was. Raditz, before he died, spewed on some bullshit about his friends listening on the conversation. They went to Earth to find a Dragon Ball. And that's why they fucked up everyone's shit. So then Goku comes back at the last second after everyone is dead, does some super awesome freaking gymnastics, kicks the guy in the chest, the big burly guy, Nappa, breaks him, but doesn't kill him, he just paralyzes him. Then Vegeta, being the super bitch dick that he is, kills his own teammate and says to everyone on screen, I don't need a crippled Saiyan. And just blast him to bits. And then Nappa just says, Vegeta! And dies. In the Dragon Ball Z way, which sort of looks like their face is decaying and their eyes go all wonky, and then their face and bone structure just gone. Nothing left, just gone. Like when you pour salt on a snail, it's gone. Not here anymore, it evaporated. And then, Goku has to fight freaking Vegeta, which has more fucking forms than freaking, when you open up one of those Russian nesting dolls and there's another, that's Vegeta. That's fucking Vegeta. It takes so long for Goku to defeat him, when I could just say, why didn't someone just shoot him? Or better yet, don't fight him. Let his bitch ass have Earth. What's so good about it? I mean, seriously. So far, all we saw was a farmer who died. Everyone hates everyone on Earth. Right now, I'm siding with the aliens on the story because this Earth sucks. So Goku does eventually defeat him, and just This is when Goku's bitch ass defeats him. And Krillin's about to lead the final blow because he killed all his friends. Goku says, Krillin, don't kill him! Why? Why no kill? He killed. Why no revenge? I want bloodlust. I want revenge. I want Tien's death not to be in vain, damn it. But now that I realize, now that I'm old enough to realize what happened, I'm old enough to know that they wanted freaking Vegeta not to die so they could put him in the next series. And that was the first season of Dragon Ball Z Kai and the second season and first season of Dragon Ball Z. What do you think? Hello?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I was explaining Dragon Ball Z to one of my friends who had never watched it at all.
Don't worry, it's good. Don't worry, it's gonna be on my YouTube channel. So, now let's get into the second season of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Okay, so Dragon Ball Z Kai, we find out that there's more of freaking Piccolo, Mr. Popo, which looks like the most racist character that I've ever seen on television. Who's black? He used to be black. On certain networks, he's blue, is purple, like grape drink. And he's just so creepy. He's so creepy. He has red lips. It's so creepy. And so, Mr. Popo, being creepy ass Mr. Popo, takes Bulma. And when I was thinking this, now I realize, I was a little kid, I used to think, oh, it's just a nice alien. Now I realize, run, Bulma, he's gonna fucking rape you! So, yeah, Mr. Popo takes her to, air quote, Kami's ship where he came as a little boy, and we discover why Mr. Piccolo even exists, because Kami got exposed to all the evil of mankind and grew a split personality. But when they grow a split personality, they ain't fucking around. They actually make a split personality. They shit out another one of themselves in an egg that I call the doo-doo egg, where all the bullshit that they couldn't take, they bile it up in a doo-doo egg and then throw it out into the world for the doo-doo egg to survive on its own. So then, we go through all this other blood of Goku being damaged after the fight because Goku didn't die from Vegeta. So Goku takes a sensu bean, goes to Earth, trains some more. 5 episodes later, they're in space. They go to the planet. They go to planet, I think it's planet, let's just call it Planet Applebee's. Yeah, because I forget the freaking Planet Namek. Yeah, Planet Namek, that's the real name. Shit, you know, it's Planet Namek. Google it if you don't believe me, it's Planet Namek. So then they see Vegeta, because Vegeta and Nappa were hired hands by some guy called Frieza. I shit you not. The company that invented Freezers probably named this guy Frieza. This sort of looks like freaking Mew from Pokemon in the same slender
Mewtwo
type, no male or female form. And then, Frieza doesn't even move for his fucking chair, killed everybody, wiped out the Saiyan race, and only uses them for hired hands to do his dirty work. Oh, I gotta take a sip of soda for this.
This is how stupid Frieza is. Wiped out the Saiyan race, saved 3. 3. If you were so scared of him, why not kill them all? Sorry, that was some bile I left over from this.
Are you that loud?
Yep. So then Frieza has these 2 idiots with him. I call them Dumber and Dumbest. But one of them's name is Dodoria, and the other one's name, I forget. Let's call him the pretty boy because he thinks so much of his prettiness. Dodoria looks like a freaking taint. An anus about the face of taint. He's pink. He looks like an anus. He's disgusting. He's like a powerhouse. He would be the tank of any team. So, he finds Vegeta, punches him in the face, TKOs him. That would be the end of it. But then Frieza says, "What do you mean you can't find him? Find him, kill him, or bring him back to me?" me, or else I'll have to murder you. So Dodoria searches the water where he left Vegeta, and doesn't find him. Vegeta survives somehow, and then he gets found washed up. Then they heal the dude. What? Okay, what part were you lost at? What? You don't get any of it? The point is that they're all looking for this Dragon Ball stuff. The Dragon Balls. They can bring anybody back to life, grant any wish. Have you ever watched the Death Note? Have you ever watched Death Note? You have never watched Death Note. Because I was going to say, it's kind of like Death Note, like when you write down someone's name, you can kill them in any way. They die. But it's the opposite. If you say someone's name in the Dragon Ball series, they come back to life, as long as they didn't die naturally on the Namek Dragon Balls. But on the Earth Dragon Balls, you can bring someone back to life regardless. It's kind of cool. You can get whatever you want. If you want a never-ending ice cream supply, you can get it. But the problem is Dragon Balls have to, after granting a certain amount of wishes, they disappear for a while.
Apparently someone wished that Dragon Ball GT didn't exist. Thank you. Thank you, whoever wished for that.
You gotta go find them once they've cooled off for about, I remember about being 5 to 80 years.
I might be mixed up on that time.
That's right. So, yeah, Goku is getting a ship that just so happened to exploded last time, thanks to Bulma and Krillin, but through the magic of the writers of the story, the ship is perfectly fine, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, let's get the series started again with the hero. So, naturally, Goku, through a bunch of bullshit training, goes to Namek. He's about to fuck up their shit. You see his face, end episode. Just when shit is about to go down. Episode 5 or something of Dragon Ball Z Season 2, Dragon Ball Z Kai Season 2. They heal Vegeta, and as Vegeta thanked the people who healed him that he hates, he takes the Dragon Balls that they got, tosses them in only a place that he knows, blows up the ship, destroys the healer, says, "Fuck you, Frieza," jumps out into the ether of the abyss of the planet, never to be seen again. Then freaking Pretty Boy, Dodoria wants to fight Pretty Boy, and they get in a fight, but he storms off to fight Vegeta. Dodoria does, the pink tank-looking motherfucker. And so, yeah, Vegeta kills him without any trouble. Because apparently, each time, and this is some bullshit, each time you don't kill a Saiyan and they come back from being near death's door, they come back stronger, aka leveling up. Yeah. So you better make sure you kill a Saiyan, or else they come back stronger. Yeah. Isn't that some bullshit? Even if you have a change of heart, they're still going to kill you, and they're going to be stronger than you were last time. So then, he kills Dodoria. Dodoria tells Vegeta that Frieza killed his family. Killed everyone.
Hello?
Yep.
What happened?
What do you mean? You said hello, and I was recording the whole time. So, did you hear the part about Dodoria storming off to find Vegeta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick recap.
Which means Goku would be sent away to Earth. Goku is the one that's going to defeat Frieza. And he's the super strong Super Saiyan. But we don't find out what Super Saiyan is until a long time later. So he summons the Ginyu Force, which is a weird gay couple, I assume, of creatures. There's Captain Ginyu, and they do some weird, almost Kama Sutra looking moves. No, I'm just bad mouthing them. But the moves were kind of cool, but stupid in a way. There's Goldo, who can stop time and make people just get dead, and a purple looking Taint who's the fastest on Earth. They all die, except for Captain Ginyu, who possesses Goku, takes over his body, but it doesn't work because Krillin says something really stupid that says, even if your mind is in that body, your body will never be one or some shit. I never understood what that was. And I watched that in 2003 or 2005 or 4, I forget. And I never understood what that fucking meant. So then, after Captain Ginyu destroys his own body just so he switches bodies with Goku, what? Goku throws a frog once he's back in his body and forces Ginyu, the leader Ginyu, to switch with a frog instead of switching with Vegeta. Because Ginyu has this really sneaky ability, which I could just tell would be really fucking annoying in PvP fights. He can switch bodies with people. He says, "Switch now!" and it shoots a beam of pure diarrhea type energy at you. Mouth diarrhea. You know, like I do. Except there's a benefit. He can switch bodies with you. And it's really annoying, so he wound up being a frog, and it must have been really humiliating. And then, after a bunch of bullshit later, healing, betrayal of Vegeta's trust, they bring back Piccolo, who died and sent him to Planet Namek. He fights Frieza. He fails. He gets hurt. They wind up on a ship. Goku gets healed. Vegeta dies and tells Goku the story of his heritage and calls him Kakarot and actually cries, which was really big because we've never seen Vegeta cry because he's normally the hard ass of the story. And Vegeta cries. Goku gives it his all, so he thinks. Krillin gets killed. Krillin, Goku's one and true friend, who had been with him through everything, dies. Goku becomes powerful and his hair becomes blonde and he gets blue eyes because why not? Hitler. Why not? Hitler's wet dream. Sorry. And and becomes super strong and then starts beating TKO and fucking Frieza, kicking his ass as Frieza does something really fucking cheeky. Launches a giant energy-destroying ball of energy at the Earth that they are standing on at the planet. And he says, "I hope you can breathe space, monkey." He knows that Frieza knows he can breathe space, but Kakarot, aka Goku, cannot. So eventually, he would be killed. So Goku uses Frieza's own attack, dodges it, and Frieza gets decapitated or biopsied or something. In half, cut in half.
Biopsy or
Frieza's
whatever.
Still alive. Goku
Bicepted.
puts pity on him again. Seriously, Goku, what's with the fucking pity? And then gives him energy and spares him. Frieza uses the last bit of energy that he has to take revenge on Goku, shoots Goku with his own energy, and Goku finishes the job, dicing Frieza into an all-you-can-eat buffet of shame. And then we find out that Frieza's father, later on in the story, later on in the series, we think Goku...
Subscribe to Awesome Gamer Ever.
Different planet, more bullshit. Frieza has a dad. He brings his son back from the dead using some science magic, and they try to go to Earth. And then, when they come to Earth, we discover time travel. Fucking Vegeta, who fucked Bulma and had the baby of shame, which is Trunks, who just fucks up everything using a fucking sword. Chopped Frieza like a hot knife through butter with the sword. Kills him and his dad. Dead. Boom, boom, boom. Did it in one episode, which is more than I could say to Goku. Trunks, my favorite character, even if his son, even if he's the son of fucking Vegeta, which will never show him any fucking credit. Then we find out that there are androids, Android 18 and Android 19, and Cell, which I am not even going to get into right now. That's for another episode, because if I get into this, this is going to turn from 25.02 seconds to an hour of basically Cell trying to get the androids, and one of the androids being actually a robot seeking to destroy Goku that has a miniature bomb in his stomach, and Krillin falling in love with the androids. Yeah. All of you fans of Dragon Ball Z probably hate me, but I am a fan of Dragon Ball Z too, and I hate myself. Good day.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want more of this. Let's see if we can hit 5 likes. If you're wondering why you heard that noise in the background constantly when I said something, I was laughing, I was snickering at what I was saying, at what I was thinking. Later on in the next episode of DbzkiWTF, we'll be talking about the Android series of Dr. Giro's Folly. See you guys later, and subscribe to Awesome Gamer Ever, and subscribe to me. See you, my little pickles. Bye-bye.